Welcome to getyournec.scot. This video is aimed at parents who want to apply for the young person's free bus travel on behalf of their child aged 5 to 15. We'll show you how you can apply on getyournec.scot and what you need to have prepared before you start your online application. On the home page, click on Find Out More underneath Apply for Young Person's Free Bus Travel. For this video, I'll apply for an 11 to 15-year-old. Bear in mind, children under the age of 11 do not need a photo for the front of their card. Click on the link and it will list all the documents you'll need to have ready for your application. If you're applying using your smartphone or tablet, you'll be able to take photos of the documents during the application process. If you're using a computer, you'll need to have digital images of the documents already saved to upload. For the parent, you'll need to have a MyGovScot My account to sign in. Many parents already have a My account to access Parents Portal or online school payments. If you don't have a My account, you can register at the same time. You also need to upload proof of your own identity and address. The easiest option is a driving licence photocard, as it proves both your identity and your address. However, if you don't have one, you'll need a passport. One final option is an app called Yachty, which you can use to prove your identity online. For more info about that, please go to yachty.com or look for the app in your mobile phone's app store. For your child, you'll also need proof of their identity, such as their passport, Young Scot card, or biometric residence permit. If your child lives at a different address from yourself, you'll also need to prove their address. You can use a letter from their school, or an NHS letter, or a child's bank account statement. You'll also need to upload a copy of their birth certificate showing both your details and your child's details. This is to help prove that you can provide parental approval for their application. Bear in mind, if you do not have all the proofs required, you can contact your local council, who will be able to offer offline application methods to you. Now let's get started, and now click on Apply Online. The next page explains the process one more time, and at the bottom click on Apply Now. Confirm you're applying on behalf of your child and click Continue. We need to check that your child lives in Scotland, so enter their postcode, select the council and click Continue. If this is your child's first card, select No. If your child lives in an area which distributed kids' cards, please also select No to this question. If your child already has a card, please refer to our other video. Read the final page of instructions, then click on Start Application. And now you'll be prompted to sign in with your MyGovScot My account credentials. If you don't have a My account yet, you can select to register for one. For this video, we'll assume I've already got a My account. Then sign in using your My account username and password. The first time you use getyournec.scot, it will ask you to accept terms and conditions. On the next page, enter the details for your child. Enter their postcode. Click on Find Their Address and select their address from the list provided. If the address isn't listed, you can enter it manually, then click on Next. The next screen asks you to confirm whether you're applying for the Young Person's Free Bus Pass or Disabled Concessionary Travel. If your child is eligible for Disabled Concessionary Travel, bear in mind you may wish to apply for the Young Person's Free Bus option unless your child is entitled to the +1 concession. For children aged 11 or older, they can have a Young Scot branded card, which comes with lots of benefits. However, if you wish to opt out of Young Scot, you have that option too. Then click on Next. We now need to verify your own identity before we ask for more details about your child. If you have set up a Yachty account on your smartphone, you can use that option, which is much faster. However, if you don't, please click on the Scan Documents option. Now you have to decide whether you'll use a driving licence or passport to prove your identity. If possible, use a license and then click Next. During the application process, you'll need to take a photo of your license as well as a quick scan of your face. That's required to check that the photo in the document matches the face scan. When prompted, take a photo of the front and back of your driving license. Make sure the photo is clear and that there are no shadows on the image, otherwise you'll be asked to try again. If you don't have a driving license and you use a passport, you'll also need to upload proof of your address as well, for example, a bank statement. Now we need to verify that the license belongs to the same person who is applying, so you now need to do a quick face scan. There's a really short video showing you what's involved. Click on Start Scan to get started and just follow the instructions. Frame your face in the oval and follow the instructions on screen. You now need to prove your child's identity by either uploading a copy of their passport photo page or their Young Scot card if they already have a card. Remember, if you don't have a proof like this, contact your local council who will offer another offline application method. For this, I'll select Passport, and as I'm using a laptop, I'll upload a scanned image of the passport photo page. You now need to confirm if your child lives at the same address as yourself. If they live at a different address, you will need to upload proof of their address. On the next page, you'll need to upload or take a digital photo of your child, which will go in the front of their card. If you're using a laptop, you'll need to take a photo and save it first to upload. However, if you're using a mobile or tablet, you can take a photo of them during the application process. Please carefully check the instructions on screen. It needs to be a passport quality photo where they're standing in front of a white background without anything in the background, including shadows. If the photo does not meet the rules, your application will be rejected and you'll be asked to apply again. Click and continue once you've uploaded a suitable image. On the next page, you'll need to upload a copy of your child's birth or adoption certificate to confirm that you're authorised to act on behalf of your child. Upload an image of the certificate. The next question asks you to provide parental consent for free concessionary bus travel to be added to your child's card. If for any reason you decide at a later date that you no longer want your child under 16 to receive free bus travel, you can come back to getyournec.scot and request that the travel product is removed from their card. Finally, you now need to read the terms and conditions, tick the box and click on Submit Application. The summary page confirms that your application has been submitted. It will then be processed by the Get Your NEC application team. If everything is okay with the application, you'll receive a further email to confirm that your application has been approved. However, if there was an issue with the application and it was rejected, you'll receive an email confirming the reasons for it to be rejected, and then you'll have to apply again. Once your application has been approved, and if you have any queries about the card application, please contact your local council. Please allow up to 10 working days for the new card to arrive.